Welcome to Channel 6 Sports, where we're bringing the game tonight, the game of the week, where the Elk Grove Grenadiers are hosting the Rolling Meadow Mustangs. And we're here at Robert E. Haskell Field. I'm Jim Heffern.
And I'm Dick Gans.
And we'll be happy to bring you another exciting night of high school football. We weren't on last week, but we saw an exciting game, Dick, where they went down to 13 seconds. And let's stop here while we listen to the national anthem. And we're back after the Elk Grove Marching Band's rendition of our national anthem. Dick, last week, as I mentioned, they had 2 touchdowns called back, and in the last 13 seconds, Chuck Moore threw a Hail Mary. He caught it, got hit in the air, and was actually knocked out of bounds after he had possession, which counts as a touchdown. What do you look for tonight?
Well, Jim, I look for tonight, of course, the running of Abe Jones. Probably the most publicized running back in the Pittsburgh East League. But of course, we also have Justin McDonald at Elk Grove, who had a great week last week. Jim, didn't he run for about 160 yards?
Yes, he had.
But just to give you a comparison between Jones and McDonald, Jones has rushed for 125 rushes for 1,146 yards for a 9.2 average. McDonald has rushed 80 times for 411 yards and a 5.1 average. In the quarterback comparisons, we can see that Ryan is basically a handoff quarterback, and then he throws short out patterns. But his passing efficiency isn't that bad. He's had 39 completions on 92 attempts for 7 touchdowns. In his rushing, he's rushed 7 times for minus 27 yards. So, Jim, we can see he's not a running quarterback.
No, he's...
Where Moore, of course, Moore's had 47 rushes for 243 yards and 4 touchdowns for a 5.2 average. So ours is a more balanced attack, where theirs is the handoff to Abe Jones and then their short passing game.
Well, we have a moment, Dick. Let's introduce the officials as they're... You don't see them on camera, but they're at the 50-yard line. Terry Wolf is a referee. Terry McIntyre is the umpire. Steve Doty is the linesman. And George Lorenz is the line judge. And the back judge is Chuck Pop. We have about 53 seconds before start. The Grenadiers you watch what you see on camera now. They're going to come running through there in a couple of seconds. You can't see them, but they're right behind it. As soon as they get the signal, they're coming through. Here they come.
Homecoming 99.
Homecoming 99. And then it's an exciting day. Prior to the start of this, prior to the time we went on the air, they had the homecoming parade. And not only that, but they brought back 4 additional alumni of the Grenadiers. And some of whom we remember sitting in the stands watching. Jimmy Leopardo on the 1972 state championship team, and if my memory serves me properly, it was about 5 above 0. Cole is all get out.
And it was 7-3. 7-3 football game.
He scored the touchdown.
One of the coldest games ever played here.
Yes, it was, and that was a great team that year.
Yes, it was.
And we have a great team this year too. As we start the season here, Elk Grove is 3-2. They're 1-0 in their division, and Rolling Meadow Mustangs are 4-1, and they're also 1-0 in the division. So as Dick said on top of the program, what the Grenadiers have to really keep their eye on is Abe Jones. And Abe is number 42, I believe.
Right.
We'll call his number. We'll watch him and keep a running tab for you. And we're going to be ready to go here. It's going, and by the way, we're going to, if all as it is scheduled or as planned falls into place, we'll do a interview with Coach Mazzali after the game.
Jim, one thing too that Elk Grove did against Prospect, they had 79 plays to 39 plays for Prospect, and they're going to have to do the same thing tonight.
Eat up the clock, right.
They're going to have to control that football.
Now, I talked to Bruce Mazzali before the game and asked if we were going to see any surprises, and he said, well, we'll probably run a lot of tight end formations tonight, but as opposed to a lot of wideouts, but you will see some surprises. So we're ready to go. We hope you are. The Grenadiers will kick off, and deep for the Mustangs, of course, are.
This is nice. I like it.
They have looks like Joe Wright and Jones, and they're standing in tandem, back one behind the others, so they don't know who's going to fan in which direction. And it's going to go to Wright. He's number 9. He catches it on about the 6-yard line. He coming straight up the field, and he is hit and knocked down immediately at the 25-yard line.
McDonald made a hard hit there, Jim. I mean, he just came right up through that lane and just smashed him head up.
He took it on the 6, brought it to the 24, so he has a 18-yard return. The clock now begins. The first play from scrimmage for the Mustangs. We have 2 wideouts.
Big hit, come on, D.
High formation in the backfield. And Joe Wright gets the ball. He stood up
right by
at the
Moore.
20-yard line.
Moore came up from a safety position, Jim, and just met him head on.
He had, they opened up a hole in the line for him. Second and 4.
Defense!
Now we have a slot and a wideout at the bottom of the screen. Again, an I formation. And Joe Wright is again given the ball. And he has very little gain, or perhaps a loss of a yard on the yard on the play.
And Dan Johnson stayed position and really stopped him cold there for a loss.
Let's go defense! Defense! Defense!
Art Wyatowski is,
Defense!
I'm not sure you can see him at the bottom of your screen, but he's back to pass now. He throws. And there's a flag on the play. It's going to be defensive interference from the preliminary signals.
Yeah, it was either Derek Harvey or Butts that got a little too tight on that.
Don't let those kids make that call.
Defensive interference against the Grenadiers.
Well, that's an automatic first down.
Yep. That does give him a first down.
Yeah, we don't want to give him yardage through penalties, Jim.
Brings the ball all the way on up to about the 43 or 4-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. 2 wideouts. And this time Abe Jones has it.
Oh, what a hit by Moore.
Moore just rang his bell.
He just hit him squared up and just destroyed him, Jim.
Let's see if we can see this on a replay. Watch here. Watch there. Bang. Oh,
that's one of the
that's
best hits I've seen this year.
Did you get the license number on that truck that hit me?
Defense! Defense!
He gained 7 yards, however.
Defense! Defense!
It's 2nd and 3. Again, 2 wideouts and an I formation.
Defense!
And it's going to be well overthrown the intended receiver, which was number 21, Art Kayatowski.
Moore had excellent coverage on him. He was with him step for step. There was no way they were going to complete that pass, Jim, even if it was.
No, and he's going to hear the receivers. That receiver is going to hear footsteps the next time he goes out or finds an opening like that.
I'm surprised he wasn't chucked a little at the line of scrimmage, so, you know, Jim?
Yeah, he came right through there unscathed.
Yeah, he was.
It's 3rd and 3. The clock has stopped until the ball is centered. And here comes Abe Jones again. He's going to the outside. And once more, Moore is the only one between he and the goal line. 17-yard gain for Jones.
Corky.
Here's your replay, Jim.
Let's look and watch this once here. Here he comes. See, he got a block there, and it's wide open. When Moore saves it again.
They seal that tight end, and he's got the outside free. They've got to shut that off.
1st and 10. Another first down for the Mustangs. Once more to Abe Jones. This time he doesn't go quite as far.
Rob Kitchka made the stop. Brell Grove.
About a 3-yard gain for Jones. He's going to be the workhorse tonight. We can keep our eye on him. And he has gained recognition throughout the state. We have 2nd and 7. Jim
Like
Ryan is
blitz,
back
Jim.
to pass. He's going to pass.
They are blitzing.
Yes.
And they got him. Nice play.
Now they threw the ball.
No, that was just the marker.
Yeah, but the placement is wrong. They're giving them about 3 yards
Well,
on the
I think
placement.
they had the forward motion.
So that was Jim Ryan.
Derek Harvey made a nice tackle there.
They read the, and we have a replay on this, so let's look at it. They read the blitz well, and boom, there he goes.
I
They
take
just didn't
that
block
back,
for
Jim.
it.
That was Mike Karlovitz.
Ryan's back to pass again. It's a screen, and he drops it. He drops it. It was forward. It was to. All right, it's 4th and 16. They're early in a game like this. They're probably going to punt. Number 37 will be back to punt, and I don't see a 37 on their roster. Maybe that's not his number. We'll try to get that straightened away. It's up, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Oh, well, that's a good mark for the Mustangs. They're placing it at about the 4-yard line.
Well, I don't mind a 95-yard drive. Do you, Jim?
No, now we're going to turn it around and see what kind of defense the Mustangs have. We're at 7:58 and holding until the chains are moved. And there's the whistle. The clock should start. Well, after I got through saying 2 tight ends, we open up with a wideout.
Let's go now, EG.
Go!
God darn it. Let go.
Is that a flag or a beanbag?
It's a fumble. Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's a turnover, and it's inside their 10-yard line.
Yeah, because that's what kills us all year, Jim. These turnover, because our turnover ratio, we have -7.
And you can't win like that.
No, we've had 7 that we gained, 16 we've lost. Now it's 17, so it's a -8.
Well, that's the first turnover of the evening.
Oh, procedural penalty, Jim.
That helps. That helps. We were 1st and goal at the 8. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 13. That's the first penalty against the Mustangs.
Penalty against Meadows, 5 yards. Moves the ball back to the regular 13-yard line. Short first down. Ready to go.
First and 13. First and goal from the 13. Ryan brings the team up to the line. They have two wideouts.
Yeah, they want to spread that defense as much as they can for that Jones.
And Abe
Here he
Jones
goes.
heads to the outside, to the far sideline. He cuts back in, but he
51. Jim Butts made that hit. Came from his linebacker spot and just ripped him on the side.
gained about 7 on the play. It's his 4th carry, and he has 34 yards already. 2nd and 6. And they're right. They're trying to spread them out.
Yeah, they're going to spread them out because they want to run them wide. They want that.
Ryan again calling signals to an I formation. He hands it to Abe Jones, and Abe Jones is caught in the backfield. I think it's Butts again.
Butts again. From his linebacker spot, did a nice move.
A loss of 3 on the play. All right, 3rd and 9. Ryan's back to pass, and he overleads him. The intended receiver was number 23, Kevin Levesque. Oh,
Jim?
I'm reading the wrong roster. 23 is Mike Namola. 4th and 9.
Yeah, we had nice pressure on the passer, too. That's what we need.
That's their 3rd attempt, and yet thus far they have not had a completion.
Boy, that penalty really paid off, didn't it? What a difference a penalty can make.
And we're going to have an attempted field goal here. It looks like Tim Sicer is going to attempt a field goal. And I can't tell. It's wide. It's wide.
To the left. Went right to the left, yeah. You can see the flag now. It's flowing a little from right to left. And it may have just carried it off to the left enough to make it. Not good, and that's great for us.
All right, the Grenadiers are coming out of the huddle in a second here. There's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Our best field position of the night.
Yes. We have 2 tight ends, 1 flanker in the I formation. And Justin
McDonald runs that slant nicely, doesn't he, Jim?
Yeah, that was Justin,
really,
wasn't it?
Yes, McDonald gets a nice body lane in there, and he can
That's his
position
first
himself
carry
against the tackler.
It's 2nd and 7. McDonald again is the ball carrier. Oh no.
Thought it was complete, but he dropped it.
Yeah. That was the first attempt by the Grenadiers. And it was a well-executed play because it fooled several of the defense into thinking that McDonald was running with the ball.
Yeah,
That
Meadows
incomplete
is
pass stops the clock at 5:41 in the first period. There's no score in the ball game. I'm going to give the score more often tonight. I was reminded by some of our viewers that we don't give the score often enough.
Oh, all right.
3rd and 7. Justin McDonald's got the ball. He spins. He
Made
turns.
a first down, Jim.
And he has a first down. He sure does.
McNamara made the stop for Meadows.
That's 8 yards.
Meadows is running a basic 4-4, Jim.
Hey, Jimmy! Jimmy, move down now! Move down this way!
1st and 10 for the Grenadiers. Now I'm seeing something tonight that we talked about last week.
Right.
They took too long for the play to develop last week, and they're popping in like quick openers now.
Did you see the alignment? The up back was probably what, a yard and a half behind the line of scrimmage, so they
the
hit it quick.
linemen don't have to hold their blocks that long.
That's right.
That's
Quick
beautiful.
hits. Quick
Who
hits.
carried it that time?
It was the up back. That would be Larson.
Go fast, come on! Go, baby!
Elk Grove had a nice full block there for
we don't block down.
McDonald, and he almost sprung it.
Let's take a look at this on a replay. Watch it from the eyes of the defense. Here he comes. He's coming through. He spins off, and boom, the white jerseys swarm in on him.
Come on, Gio, let's go!
There goes McDonald again. He's got it. It's awfully close to a first down.
I think he's just short, Jim. Maybe about a 6 inches.
It depends on the placement. And when they move, aha! I'd ask for a measurement. He says first down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that was 4 yards for McDonald.
Oh, this is what we need to do, Jim. We started at 8:03 and it's 3:54, and we're controlling the ball on the ground. They can't score if we have the ball.
First and 10 for the Grenadiers with 3:42 and counting. There goes Moore in a quarterback keep. Just blast through there. He has about 4 yards.
Jim, it seems the emphasis tonight is on quick hitters. Quick
That's
hitters.
going to do it. Last week they took much too long for the play to develop. Moore gains about 7 yards on that.
Let's go, boys, give it up!
No, he doesn't either. Can't be second and 3.
No, it's 2nd and 7, Jim.
Yeah,
He picked up
yeah.
3. Just
He gains 3 yards. That's his first carry. Again, a tight arm formation.
Well, I think we have movement, Jim.
Moore is, I don't see a flag though, Dick.
I think there was I thought we had movement, Jim.
Nope. Somebody say, I hear the PA guy telling us there is a flag.
I mean, I'm sure it's great, but it's gonna jack up the
What number is Larson?
Larson is 99, Jim.
older ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is what,
Although, you know, when they came out with this,
I mean, that makes it 2nd and 11, 12. That makes it a lot more difficult for Elk Grove.
next one will be
Because you don't want to pass. We're doing a good
No, that's
job running
that's an
these quick
expensive
hitters,
pass.
running the game.
Expensive penalty.
Let's go, easy!
That's our second penalty for the evening.
Come on, lad, go easy!
They're assuming they're going to
Well, with
accept it.
4-4, with a tight 4-4 like they're running, Jim, if McDonald just breaks the seams through there, he could pick up some huge yardage.
What happened to on the roster here? I'm looking for Dustin Wagner.
I think we got a timeout, Jim, because the water boy's coming out.
Yeah, I see the coaches out in the field and the trainer. There's somebody down on the far sideline from Rolling Meadows.
I think it's number 12? Or
No, I think it's 32.
32.
And Bobby McNamara. But he's sitting there. He looks like he perhaps had the wind
Because
knocked
he's
out of
made
him.
a couple of nice tackles already tonight.
Now, was it an official's timeout or a called timeout by the...
I don't know if it's
I
a
think-
charged or not, Jim. They haven't indicated anything.
Against the Grenadiers and move the ball back to the Elk Grove 39-yard line again. It will be second down for Elk Grove. They need 12 yards.
All right.
First down.
Now, Dick, on your schedule, what's Dustin Wagner? Elk Grove Grenadiers. What number is he? Oh, I see him, 34.
Okay.
field, but
All right, 2nd and 12.
push it down the field, guys. Go.
And he
Oh,
avoids.
good. Beautiful play. Rolling Meadows reacted to that fake, Jim.
Yes,
they
they did.
really overreacted, and then
And
Moore went
since
on
the
a
plays are
draw.
developing faster,
Yeah,
it keeps that defense.
they're freezing the linebackers now.
That's a 9-yard gain for Moore. 3rd down, Grizzly 3.
9 yards on that play for Moore. It's his 2nd carry.
See, that's a dimension of Moore. I mean, he does create a lot of problems for the defense.
That's a pitch that worked. There it goes. McDonald, and he turns the corner. Not only does he make it 3 yards, but he gets about 5 more.
Well, Jim, we've had the ball now for almost 6 minutes.
And it's another 1st down, Dick, for the Grenadiers.
This is what we have to do.
They're controlling the line, they're controlling the clock, and
those quick openers are just doing the job. We're picking up that 3, 4, 5, 6 yards, and if we can stop the penalties, we can be very effective.
Terry Evans in motion to the top of your screen. McDonald, 2 more yards on his 6th carry of the evening.
Is that a cross buck, Jim? It looked like it. I haven't seen one in a long time. Oh, cool.
No, that's from our era. I don't remember him, but I remember you telling me about him.
Sounds good to me.
All right, 47 seconds left. Moore hands the ball to McDonald, and
Right at the line of
little
scrimmage.
or no gain on that play.
Yeah, Reynolds fought off his blocker and just stood him straight up at him. Right close to the line of scrimmage.
We have 3rd and 7.
Well, they may run the clock
20
out.
seconds. No, they'll get this one off. They got 17 seconds and running. 14. And Moore is under the center. High formation. A slot and a wide out. And that will be the last play of the quarter. And being that it is the last play of the quarter, there are no scores.
Yeah, that was shades of 71 there with Stewart stepping back
Yep.
a yard and then going off guard
So
on a delay count.
on that, Dick, do you have the breakdown on how many minutes of the 12 that Elk Grove held the ball?
Well, Elk Grove had most of the time there. I think we
Oh,
had
yeah,
about
they had the majority.
8.5 minutes against probably 8 minutes to 4 minutes.
Round figures, I think that's about right. We had 3 first downs.
6:26. Elk Grove had it for 6:20. Well, it's pretty balanced.
Well,
then.
that 6:26 would be balanced, yeah.
Yeah, but we still have the ball on a drive.
And we have
so-
it, yeah, the drive isn't over. We have thus far in the first quarter 3 first downs. They have 2 for the Mustangs, but one of those was automatic on the penalty. So they'll turn around, face the other way. It will be 4th and a long 4 for the Grenadiers.
Yeah.
McDonald's back to punt.
Kick it short.
He puts it up high. No fair catch. Oh, it's a break. That's a break, perhaps. He didn't hang on to it.
Yeah, Rolling
But I
Meadows
think
has it.
I think the Mustangs recovered.
Mustang 6-yard line.
That was close.
So the ball went from the 38 to the 6-yard line. So it's a 32-yard punt by McDonald.
I'm surprised the receiver didn't run off that ball, Jim, and let it go in the end zone.
Yeah, I am too. First and 10 for the Mustangs.
See how they spread it out? They want to go on the outside.
Hey, that's a break. It's a pitch that wasn't handled. It appears that Grenadiers
forward pass, isn't it?
recovered. That'll give the Grenadiers
Elk Grove ball.
first and goal from the 6-yard line.
That's what we needed. Who recovered, Jim?
I don't know. There was a pile of
There were
green
so many
jerseys. I couldn't
jerseys
tell who
there, I
recovered.
just couldn't pick it up.
So the Grenadiers take over on their own 5-yard line. First and goal from the 5. And now we're going to give them back a little of their own minutes, and
Let's
we're going to
go with
spread
those
that
quick
out
hitters.
and then have them quick so the linemen don't have to hold their blocks so long.
That's it.
And they take it down to about the inside the 3. We got a 4-down territory.
And Joe Reynolds made the stop for Meadows.
And it was McDonald again, wasn't it? He is at the 3, made 2 yards on that. That's his 8th carry of the evening.
Let's go!
Yeah, let's keep pounding.
Clock is ticking down. Just started into the second period. 11-13. The score is 0-0. And the Grenadiers have the ball at second down. There goes Moore.
He's in.
He's in. He's hit twice. He's spun off both of them, and he's in the end zone. So he carries the ball for 3 yards, bring his total to 15 and a TD.
That was an exciting play, Jim. Made the fake
And that
just spun
turnover
out.
relates to a touchdown.
That's right. We on our turnover, they came away with no points. Elk Grove recovers, and they come away with 7
On the
points.
second play. All right, who's attempting this kick? I can't catch his number.
Kitchka.
Number 54. It is Rob Kitchka.
Kitchka's got a nice leg, you know, Jim. I mean, he's very consistent with those extra
Yes, he
points.
has.
And he gets nice distance on his kickoffs.
7-0 with 11:05 left in the first half. The Grenadiers on top of the Mustangs from Rolling Meadows, Illinois.
Hey, Coach Mazzali was talking about Jekyll and Hyde sometime with the Elk Grove team. I think Mr. Hyde's here tonight. That good team. They've played excellent ball.
Well, you know, they have played against Barrington. It wasn't a game we covered because it was away, but the team was ranked number 2 in the state, and they
Well,
shut
look at
them
against
out.
Prospect. Prospect
Yeah.
had the best start they've had in years. And
And they won that game by any account. They had 2 touchdowns called back, 37-yard, as I remember, and a 26-yard by Moore called back. And we're homers, we have to admit that, but watching the replay, I think one of them at least should not have been called as a clip, but that's his water over the dam, and they pulled it out with 13 seconds remaining.
that's what makes high school football so exciting.
Or any football, yeah, it does. And I'm looking out here below us. I don't know that there's many empty seats here tonight. Of course, it was
Isn't
homecoming.
this great on homecoming Friday
Oh,
night,
it's
high school
great.
football?
I still get goosebumps.
You can't beat Friday night.
No, I should say not. All right, we're ready. Kitchka kicks. And he picks it up on about the 6. He's cutting across grain. He's still on his feet. And he's brought down and out of bounds at about the 48-yard line of the Mustangs.
Well, they set up that sideline. They sealed it off, and he picked up about 30 yards too much.
And that was number 21, wasn't it? Julio Medina?
Yes.
So he brought it back about 41 yards. We got to do something about that. Vito Napolitano? Oh, I may have given you some wrong information. There goes.
Beautiful
He's down.
play. Boy, that was... Derek Carvey came up from a linebacking position, grabbed a hold of his arm, and just took him right down.
All right, let's take a look at this on replay.
See, there's a difference where he can react and make a nice play like that. Did you see him
Oh,
fall
that's
right
nice.
off that block?
Oh, yes, very nice.
From Matt Paslakoy.
2nd and 12.
See, this is what they said they were going to try, the short pass, the undercover. Everything was under coverage. But I think it's nice that we're forcing them into a short passing game.
And who was who received that pass? Did you catch that number?
Stay home, man! No,
Wait, let me check on that, Jim. That was for Meadows. That was Mike Namola.
Back to pass. He has all kinds of time, and he's dinged. He gets his first down. A fumble.
They called him down. Unbelievable. Well, I can't see well enough to know whether that was a quick whistle or not, Jim, but we had a
all right, let's
host
take
of,
a look at this on the replay and see if we can come to the same conclusion that the officials did. Bear in mind that they're objective and we're from Elk Grove.
well, it's hard to tell, Jim, because you didn't know whether he was laying on another man's leg or not. If he was laying on his leg, it's a fumble. If his knee touches, it's not a fumble. I mean,
Same play.
Same play. If they're going to
This
play him
time
soft
number
on the
23.
corners.
Again, Mike Namola.
You see, if we're going to play soft corners like that, they're going to keep coming at that all day.
That's 7 yards on that. Second and 3. 8:52 remaining in the second period with the score 7-0 in favor of the Grenadiers, but the Mustangs are marching.
Oh, they stopped him
And
there.
it's right at the line.
That was a host of Grenadiers just stopped it.
Joe Wright was the ball carrier. And
Harvey was the first one to make the hit. But I would give that a group effort. There were 3 Grenadier tacklers.
No
right
gain
there.
on that play.
Here's a key play, Jim.
Yeah, it's
3rd and 3, 3rd and 4.
3rd and 3, a long 3 perhaps. Well, here we go, guys.
Yeah, you got to.
Now we got a
that
five-man line.
Get this ball.
We have 10 in the box. Ryan's back to pass. He lets one go, and there's a push off. The receiver pushed off.
Yeah, but they didn't call anything. Yeah. Drew Schulman was there, but I thought he pushed off of Schulman too, Jim.
And who was it? Was it Mike Namola again that caught the ball?
Wait, I'll check. Just a minute, Jim.
But it's a 33-yarder. And it's good. We have a tie score.
Oh.
I think the reception on that play was to Mike Namola, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, that he had the man beat by at least 3 steps.
We have to.
That's the first long pass they've
Yeah.
thrown tonight.
Well, they've attempted 5, and they've had 2 completions.
3 now.
No, that was, I marked it after the completion.
Well, they had 2
yes,
on the
they
sideline.
did. Yes, they did.
They had 2 2 out in the flat, and then that corner.
All right, we're ready to go, and we're starting all over again. We have a tie score at 7.
Brand new ball.
And it's up. It's a little short, and it just dies there. He picks up some blockers, heading to the outside. He cuts back, and he's still on his feet, and he brings it up to the 30, 31-yard line.
It was a nice return, Jim.
Yes,
for that
it
ball.
was.
I think everybody was holding their breath for a moment while that ball
It
hit
died
the ground.
when it hit, yes.
Yeah.
That was McDonald. He had a 32-yard return, and this is a 21-yard return, I believe. First and 10 for the Grenadiers. And there's a little confusion here.
Oh, we're in a,
Let's go, guys. Come on, the clock's running.
yeah, they're in a tight formation again.
Moore's throwing one up. He's got somebody open.
Oh, he stripped him.
Terry Evans was the intended receiver.
Don Viken, he had the ball, and Viken just stripped it right
Yeah.
out of his hands.
The play worked.
The play worked.
Don't stand up anymore. Get down. Get down.
So we have 2nd and 10 with 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining on the clock. And we're effectively starting the ball game over because the score is now tied at 7. We have an I formation. One wide out. Moore hands the ball to Justin McDonald. There's a nice block at the line. John Larson put a block on the man. He's responsible for the gain on that play because he pushed his man outside.
And did
Let's
you see
look at
McDonald?
the
Watch
replay.
McDonald's arm when he puts his arm down to keep his balance.
Here he comes. See
where he
there,
put
his
his arm
knee
down?
doesn't touch. Nice.
That was a nice
That's a
run.
4-yard return, a carry for him. All right, we have a tight I formation again. One wide out, top of your screen. And Moore carries the ball this time himself.
Jim, I think that was a busted play.
Well, he put it in the stomach of the up back and pulled it back out. Whether it was an option or not, I don't know. But he had gained about 3 yards on it.
And we don't want to give the ball back to Meadows so quickly.
They're in punt formation. It's 4th and 2. He gets a lot of foot into it. It's hanging high. And about a 2-yard return by number 21, Art Kwiatkowski.
Tom Canary made the stop for Elk Grove. Nice coverage by Canary.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Rolling Meadows Mustangs.
You can hear the crowd going, defense, defense.
Right. Ryan hands it to Abe Jones, and he's pops through there like a shot out of a cannon. About an 8-yard gain. Yeah, they give him 7 officially. He's had 7 carries and 36 yards on our unofficial tabulation here. And they are trying, he's got man coverage on the wideouts. He's back to pass.
There's that flat pass
They're
again.
giving it all kinds of room. They're playing it soft. Niamola again.
Yeah, Butts made the stop for Elk Grove.
I think that gives him 4 receptions for 54 yards tonight. And that's first down for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Dan Connolly went in there for Butts. Now we got a timeout, Jim.
So that's the first timeout for the evening. That's official, that is, other than the officials' timeout. So Rolling Meadows burns out one of theirs of the 3 that they have, 2 remaining in this half.
Well, so far, it's everything that we expected. We expected a tight game, a game with a lot of ball control. And then Meadows makes a long, what was that, a 35-yard pass about for a touchdown?
It was 33 yards.
33-yard pass. Yeah, you can't be lulled to sleep by a running game.
No. And
They were throwing everything under coverage, and they were, you know, with Abe Jones running, and then you concentrate so much on that, and then somebody's flying by all of a sudden.
Well, what I'm seeing too, I think they're matched up pretty well in the line.
Oh, I do too. I think that both of these lines are just battling it out.
1st and 10. Ryan gives the ball to Abe Jones, and he cuts to the outside, and he makes about 6 yards.
Kevin Levesque made the stop. I mispronounced his name for the last 2 games. I'm glad I got it right this game. Thanks to the Daily Herald, they had
they phonetically spelled it.
That's right. I think I was saying Levesque. I like Levesque better.
Yeah, it's easier. Not only is it.
Of course, I didn't take French. I took Spanish.
Well, that's only on the other side of the mountain, the Pyrenees. 2nd and 4. Ryan back to pass. He throws, and he comes back. That's trapped. That's trapped. Incomplete.
Well, Butts and Schulman had good coverage on that receiver. Because either one, as soon as he caught the ball, they could have hit him and maybe jarred the ball loose. They had good coverage.
So we have 4:49. The clock is stopped with that incompletion. And the ball is, you know, at about the 46-yard line of the Grenadiers. And it's 3rd and 4. This is an important down. Let's see the defense go to work. Ryan's back to pass. It's that same play.
Oh, it's wide.
And he threw it wide. The play worked because they have soft coverage.
Right.
Now, at this point in the game and at the field position they're in, they're going to punt. And that puts Moore as the deep man. And it looks like Butts. Is that 51? He's not usually back.
Hey, they may be going on a fake punch, and you got to watch them on this one.
But Butts isn't the return man on punts. He's a blocker. He's just going to give him some. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Yeah, you see that even in college.
Yeah.
Where they'll, where a blocker is not paying attention, and suddenly the ball bounces the opposite direction, hits him in the leg or something, and you have a turnover.
Okay. Time is 4:33. The score is 7-all. And it's 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line of the Grenadiers.
DJ.
Okay, 4.5 minutes of ball control.
We need, yes, exactly. There's a pitch outside to McDonald, and he gets back up to about the 15-yard line. So it's a gain of about 2 yards.
Well, he was stopped by a swarm of Meadow players. That shows good defense. I like to see that. Elk Grove's doing it tonight too, where you're having multiple men on the runner.
Yeah,
you're having swarming all over them. That's when you're playing good defense. Of course, that play by Moore when he hit Jones squared up, that was one of the best hits I've seen in years.
Yes. 2nd and 8, 3:55 and counting.
Look out.
And it's completed. Hey, penalty on that play.
15
Penalty.
yards.
It was a 1st down anyway.
Goranson
Let's look at this on a replay. Watch him coming to the outside. Moore throws it over his outside shoulder so that the defender can't get it. Now watch here.
That was a one-handed catch.
Yes, it was. And he didn't see it. He was out of bounds when he threw him down. That's a 1st down. And Sorensen was, Goranson, I should say.
And Moore completed that. The man's coming at him. He's thrown off his back foot, and he still completed the pass.
Not only is that a That was from the, how many yards on that completion? About 8?
Yeah, it's about more than that. It was about 12 or 13, Jim. Oh, there was no penalty?
Yeah, they had an automatic first down on the
okay.
penalty.
They take the penalty instead of the play then.
Oh, come on, Mr. McDonald.
That McDonald's impressive. Did you see him come through that hole?
Yes, I did.
I couldn't believe how fast he hit that hole. That was an impressive run.
See, when they're playing, the plays are developing much faster. This really looks good.
But McDonald's getting the blocking, but he's also hitting those holes very quickly.
Yeah, they're not as deep behind the quarterback.
Well, he's got good eyesight, too. He's picking up the seam break and then right through it. He's not hesitating.
Justin McDonald, this time to the 47-yard line of the Mustangs, gain 3.
Another 3-yard for Justin McDonald's.
Goodman and Joe Reynolds making the tackle.
Goodman and Reynolds made the stop for Meadows.
3 minutes and 10 seconds and counting. They're on the 47-yard line of the Mustangs from Rolling Meadows, and they're controlling the ball, and they want to go in and score here as the clock runs out. Go into the locker room with a lead. They have a tight-eye formation, one wide out.
They're playing almost a prevent, Jim. They're playing 5 yards
And there
off
goes
the ball.
Moore to the outside. He's going to,
Oh,
well,
wow.
there's a loss of about a yard on that play.
Did you see
And
how he was carrying that ball, Jim?
Yeah, it scares me. We had a man open downfield. Mike Karlovitz was downfield and open. Elk Grove. Elk Grove uses their first timeout. And that was a sack by Moore. He lost about a yard on the play. And it took a while. You know, he faked twice in the line, had to break a tackle, and then that released, the linemen just couldn't hold their blocks that long.
Well, Jim, it's so hard, too, when you're looking either you're going to run or pass, and then you have to make that split-second decision. And but when you have a quarterback that can run and pass, that's what you expect him to do.
One coach on the field. Now you guys are telling
But it'd been nice to see him complete that one. He was open.
Now, if you tell me that, now I have to force this player to come out of the game. Either way, you're putting me on the spot.
All right, see, we can, over here with the shotgun mic on the field, we can hear the official telling the coaches, only one coach on the field.
Here's the doctor. He's almost the doctor.
Well, I agree. I'm not going to keep from looking at the player.
See that fuzzy wuzzy mic down there? Looks like a giant rabbit.
I know that wasn't me complaining.
But it sure picks up the sound. Okay, 3rd and 12.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he threw into coverage that time.
Yes, he did.
But he was hurried. He was hurried.
We were very lucky there.
Stops the clock with 2:29. We have 4th and 12. Tie score, and we're going to punt. Or at least we're lining up in a formation that indicates
McDonald
punt.
had a nice high short punt, so we get good coverage.
Lots of hang time.
Yeah. Well, that's just as good.
Yes.
Script like that. Justin McDonald made the tackle.
He's all over the place tonight and every night. Ball is on about the 28-yard line of the Mustangs, and they take over with 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in this first half.
Well, now, Jim, I would like to see him play everything soft. The ball in front of all the backs, defensive backs. Don't want anybody behind him now.
Defense! 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 Defense!
Ryan looking over the defense.
This is the first trips formation I've seen.
There's that quick.
Incomplete.
Yeah, incomplete is right. That's the 9th attempt And they, Rolling Meadows has had 4 completions. Unfortunately, one of them was for a touchdown.
Harvey had nice coverage that time. He responded quickly to that receiver.
2 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 10. Ryan's back, he's looking, he's running, and there's no place to go. And he gets sacked. There's a loss on that play of about 10 yards. Let's see where they mark it.
Andy Friedenfeld made the tackle. He had nice speed there. He kept forcing him, putting pressure on, forcing him wider and wider, and then finally forced him out of bounds. Now he can really play soft.
-8 on his first carry. And that's not what he had in mind, but nonetheless, that's how it goes down in the stats.
This got to be a short pass.
And he's short of the first down. They have to punt.
Jim Butts made the stop for Elk Grove. Well, now I can pronounce his name, Levesque. I want to also say that he was in on the tackle.
12-yard gain by Butts.
Well, I wouldn't have anybody back, Jim, you know, with 104. Well, of course,
Moore
you
Moore
never
can
know.
break one, and that
he
gives
can break
him
it. You're
that
right.
gives him 10 blockers.
Oh, there's a flag, see? Now it's their ball. Yeah.
Get away from it.
That don't make any difference. It's their ball. That's a 15-yard penalty.
What was the penalty?
Roughing the kicker.
Oh. I watched
the rusher coming in on him, instead of taking it at an angle, he came in square into the kicker and just flattened him. So that's going to be a major, that's 15 yards there.
Yes, it is. And
that was an incident.
Automatic first down.
Penalties against the Grenadiers are roughing the kicker is the call.
Well, that's not what we wanted. That's a total of 30 yards in penalties for the Grenadiers.
Yeah, see that.
But it's an automatic first down, which is the hard part.
The Mustang 47-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for Rolling Meadows.
Well, now they're going to
48 seconds.
I would assume they're going to try a couple of long passes, wouldn't you, Jim?
Watch the bombs.
Because there's only 45 seconds left. And keep them in front of you.
Okay,
Defense, keep them in front of you.
What do we have? A 5-man rush. We're playing a...
Yeah, but Moore's way back. That's the way. Pressure. You can't beat pressure.
And he was way out of bounds.
Lawrenson had tremendous pressure on Ryan.
And that's the 10th attempt.
That's the best way to stop a pass.
By the Mustangs. They've completed 4. We have 27 seconds remaining in the first half.
Dustin, you gotta help me get these guys. Back up!
Well, they may run Jones now because they've got the defense spread out. There's that short flat pass out of bounds.
Oh, yep, stops the clock, doesn't waste a timeout. He still has
McDonald's
2
on the
timeouts.
Coverage. Forced him out.
They have 2 remaining.
Well, they have to make the first down now.
See, they only ate up 3 seconds on that
but
clock.
they've got to make the first down. They'll go to the same. I would
and
go
who
to
are
the
they
same
throwing
play.
to over there? Niamola?
McDonald, yeah, right. And all they want now is that first down. He slipped on the grass.
Yes, but it must have been blocked or tipped because it was turned into a wounded duck. 4th and 6.
Yeah, because the receiver was at the first down marker, but the pass was just short.
Yeah, I think it was tipped. Stops the clock at 21 seconds, but they still have 2 timeouts remaining. It's 4th and 6, and they're lining up. At least
they're going to kick this time.
Punt formation. Yeah, I would. With the score tied, you're on right at the 50-yard line. Moore is back deep. let's not do the same thing here, guys. Get out of there, get out of there, leave it go, leave it go.
Why is Moore coming to that ball?
Instinct.
I guess that's it. I mean, you got to run off that ball.
1st and 10 for the Grenadiers with all of 12 seconds remaining.
Well, this has been an exciting half. I mean, it's everything we thought the game would be. The line play, though, on both sides, you're right, Jim.
Yeah.
No line has dominated.
No.
Both lines are just battling there. And
they're at the 18, and look what we have here. We're going to take a
well,
knee.
a prevent, yeah. Well, they're back in a prevent.
Yeah.
They take the knee.
Sure. That's one play. 7 seconds, and it's going to tick out. We'll wind up the first half as we see it now. 1 second. There it goes. The score is tied at 7 here at Robert E. Haskell Memorial Stadium, where the Grenadiers from Elk Grove and the Mustangs from Rolling Meadows have played to tie this first half. And let me give you some stats before we go anyplace else. Chuck Moore has carried 5 times. These are unofficial, incidentally, and he has a total of 16 yards gained. Justin McDonald has been the workhorse. He's carried 12 times for 46 yards. And John Larson carried once for 4 yards. Jim Gorison caught 1 pass for 12 yards. On the other side of the ledger, Mr. Abe Jones has carried 9 times for 54 yards. Joe Wright has carried 3 times for a total of 4 yards. And Jim Ryan, quarterback, it was not a rush. He was sacked, but he lost 8 yards, and the only time he had to run with the ball. Jim Ryan has attempted unofficially 12 passes, and he's completed 5. However, one of them was a 33-yard completion to Mr. Mike Niamoli for 33 yards and a touchdown. And they converted on the extra point. On our side of the ledger, that is Elk Grove side of the ledger, on a 3-yard carry by Chuck Moore, he scored into the end zone. And Dick, what have you seen in this first half on defense that we should talk about?
Well, I think the first thing we should talk about is Jones, 54 yards rushing. Here's a back that's rushed for 1,156 yards in 5 games, and they've held him to 54 yards.
That's
excellent.
excellent.
It changed the whole pattern of the game because they've been passing because Jones hasn't been that effective.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Elk Grove Grenadiers.
We had the opportunity before the game, Dick, as you know, to have a short talk with Coach Bruce Basali, who was gracious enough to meet with us while his team was warming up. And let's go down on the field and kind of listen into what Coach had to say. And we'll be with you in a minute. Here we go.
Coach Bruce Basali is with me. I'm Jim Heffern, and Coach, you're before a big game tonight, homecoming for the Elk Grove Grenadiers.
That's right.
What do you look for?
Well, I look for us to be solid on defense. We've got to contain Abe Jones. That's going to be a big job for us tonight. And then we've got to control the ball in offense and keep their offense off the field. And when we control it, we got to get it in to score.
How did you come off of after last game where you won in the last 13 seconds, but in fact, you won the game in every category. You had 2 touchdowns called back. How did your team feel?
Well, it was a shame that it came down to that. We had dominated the game, like you said, and then to have to rely on a last-second pass, but I'll take it any way we can get it at this point. Our motto this year is we'll find a way, and they found a way to win.
You did last week. You realized there was only 13 seconds left.
Right.
And replay showed that he was up in the air, and he got knocked out of bounds, so it would have counted anyway.
Right. The high school rule is you have possession in the end zone. If you're knocked out, the catch is good.
You're looking. Are we going to see anything different tonight, or again have 2 tight end formation like you did in Buffalo Grove, or some wideouts?
We're going to have some 2 tight ends quite a bit probably tonight. We're going to play a little different than what we do. It'll be a little twist on some things that we're doing, and there'll be some little surprise for the defense. We don't want to run east and west with these guys very much. We want to go north and south. We want to go right at them. So that's kind of our game plan offensively. We got to throw the ball better than what we've been doing.
Coach, I wish you all the luck in the world, and thanks
All
for taking the time
Thanks
before
a
the
lot.
game to be
Great
with us.
night here.
We'll see you after the game.
Okay,
Okay,
thanks.
Coach. Thank you. This is Jim Heffern, and I want to again thank Coach Bruce Vasali for taking the time. He has his team warming up out there, and graciously he agreed to come with us. So we'll talk to you a little later.
Will be kept. Katie.
Well, we in fact did see something different tonight, as he said in the pregame interview. We're looking at I formations that not extended back 8 yards. They're playing about a yard. Each man is about a yard behind the quarterback, and they're able to hit that line much sooner, and the linemen don't have to hold the blocks nearly as long. And it's working.
It's working, Jim. But I think, like you said about the defense, I mean, to hold Jones to 54 yards in the first half, to me, that's quite an accomplishment. I mean, you know, usually at halftime we'll have the thing about the number of tackles and everything, but I want to give them credit to the whole defensive unit of Elk Grove. They've done an outstanding job.
Yes, they have. It's well, we're going to break away now, Dick, and let the viewers at home enjoy the talents of the Elk Grove Marching Band. I spoke too soon. We're actually going to take a break, and we'll be back with you shortly for the second half. Welcome back to the second half of the Elk Grove Grenadiers hosting the Mustangs from Rolling Meadows High School. We have a score tied at 7, and we've had what the coach predicted. They're going to shut down as best they could Mr. Abe Jones, and they limited him to, in 9 carries, to 54 yards. With the exception of that one long touchdown pass, it's been a battle in the trenches.
Right, well, you stopped him. Man, here's Jones that averages 9.3 yards a carry, something like that, and you shut him down to 6 yards a carry. That's a big difference.
Oh, yes, yes.
And it's really, the coach from Rolling Meadows said that they were going to try the short passes, and they have done that.
And we've been playing them soft, and they're giving them. They don't want to break a big one like they did.
You remember the old theory, you know, defend in depth.
Yeah.
You know, they have to complete a lot of passes and a lot of runs to score a touchdown, and most high school teams will make maybe 1 or 2 mistakes, and that's what you depend on.
Well, yeah, you only need 1. Tell me a little bit about the time of possession. Do you have that happen to have
yes,
that handy?
I do, Jim. In the first half, in the first quarter, Elk Grove had possession for 6 minutes and 26 seconds for 15 plays, and Rolling Meadows had possession for 5:54 and 14 plays. So we accomplished what we wanted to do. We have the ball. But in the second quarter, Meadows had possession for 7 minutes and 52 seconds on 18 plays, where Elk Grove ran 14 plays in 4:34 because they were throwing some more passes. So we're still accomplishing what we wanted to do, though, Elk Grove, in that the matter of ball control, because it's very close in time of possession.
Well, we're about ready to go here. They've gone through the mandatory 3-minute warm-up, which is required by the Illinois High School Athletic Association. They've come back out, done their calisthenics. There's 12 minutes back on the clock, and we're ready to go. So we're going to have some more exciting football. And we say all the time, come on out and support not only the football players, but the cheerleaders, the marching band, the pom-pom girls, because they put in as many hours after school as do the football players themselves. And they appreciate your applause. And there's nothing better than spending a Friday night out here at the Elk Grove Stadium, and when they're away as well.
Well, Jim, it's a capacity house here. I mean, everywhere you look, there are people standing, sitting. I mean, it's...
And I think looking across the way, they're not full house over there, but they have probably more people than usual in the visitor stands.
Well, Meadows is having a good season. They're off to one of their better seasons, and that brings out the...
All right, here we go, Dick. We're ready.
And the parents.
And Moore is... Oh, this is Eric. Uh-oh. Lay on it. That's not how we wanted to start the second half.
No,
but you know, we put our face in the disaster into the fan, and it
Oh.
came out unscathed, other
that-
than that we're deep in our own end.
When that ball hits the ground, it's difficult to pick up.
Yes, and by this time of the night, at this time of the year, it's starting to get moist on the field, and it's going to be slippery. The footing's not going to be what it was. But let's see what they can do here. We're at 1st and 10 for the Grenadiers. The ball's on their own 8-yard line. We're playing in quite a pretty tight I formation with one wide out. And McDonald heads for the sideline. He's up to about the 11-yard line.
Oh, he's hit by a host of.
It's about a
Meadows tacklers.
4-yard gain for McDonald.
Frank Zurich made the stop for Meadows, the initial stop.
Second and 6. Terry Evans is now the wide out. We have 2 tight ends and an I formation. And
See what I said, Jim, about
Justin McDonald, he just
with that
explodes through
4-4
there.
though. If he breaks that one tackle, he's gone.
And they're playing with last week or the last several weeks where they're so deep in their own backfield, it took too long for the play to develop. All right, that's 1st and 10 for the Grenadiers.
Boy, it's good to get out of that hole.
And McDonald gained about 8 yards. And he is the workhorse.
Boy, for a sophomore running back, Jim, he is impressive. I mean, you can't teach him some
No,
things like his balance when he puts his arm down and how
give the
quickly he
shoulder
can
and the
pick the
fake.
openings.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
sets
he's
up his blocks very well.
For a sophomore, he's
2nd
really
and 5. Ball's on the 26-yard line. And Moore keeps it this time. Don't know whether it's an option or not, but he put it in the stomach of McDonald and took it back out.
And Tim Locken made the stop for the Mustangs.
3rd and 2. So he gained about 2 yards on that. 3 yards we'll give him if it's 3rd and 2. Big down here, Dick. Big down.
Well, you got to go to McDonald.
Yes, he do. And he has his 1st down. And we have a replay on this. Now, we're right in front of the bench, so we may not be able to see as much as we'd like on what was thought to be a fumble here. But here, oh, nice block. And he comes over here and he gets his 1st down. And he also gains his another 2 yards at 3. That's the 2nd consecutive 1st down for the Grenadiers. They're using the clock up very effectively. And McDonald once
What
more.
a stop. Was there a fumble there? He was hit so hard, Jim, I think he fumbled.
Yeah.
I mean, he was hit right at his waist, and I think the helmet popped that ball right out of there.
We could hear it up here.
I couldn't see the Meadows player that made the hit, but he just buried that helmet in there.
37-yard line, so at that spot, the ball belongs to the Mustangs, 1st down and 10.
See, turnovers again. This is what.
That's very, very difficult. And he had a gain. He had his 1st down on. No, he didn't. But he had a gain.
Oh, that was.
There's nobody
that was
there.
a pressure.
Yes.
I mean, that was. They had a blitz.
They weren't on the same page either, the quarterback and the receiver.
Well, he had no chance, Jim, because
Mike
Karlovitz came in there and went right in
But still,
his
he
face.
threw way over the sideline. The guy's running an in pattern, a crossing pattern. But you're right.
I mean, that's what you want to see, where you can't even see the receiver.
All right, Ryan hands the ball to Jones. And Jones is up to the 30. Oh, he is quick. Woo. Let's look at a replay in here. Watch how fast he explodes through the line. Look at that. It's just, you can't even blink.
Yeah, Harvey made a good stop there, so he didn't
3rd and 2.
break out.
And that's Joe Wright carrying for only the 4th time tonight this evening. And what do they? Where do they mark it?
Well, it's a first down.
First down. So he gained his 3 yards. And that's a first down for the Mustangs, which is their 5th first down of the evening. They have 2 wideouts. Ryan's back to pass. He's looking. He's behind the coverage. On his well-thrown ball by Tim Ryan. Who was the receiver? All right, let me see if I can pick up this number. Kwiatkowski was the receiver. Let's look at a replay here. And watch, he's throws it up right over the receiver and before Moore can get to him. So that's Kwiatkowski made the reception there. That's his 2nd big pass play of the evening. And I
stuffed
didn't.
him, Jim. He didn't make it.
How many yards did he gain on that reception? Do you have that?
It was about 18, Jim. $24 yards.
24 yards. All right, 2nd and 2. There goes Jones, and he's stuffed again.
What a hit.
Davey Jones carried that time, picked up 8 yards to the 1-yard line.
Friedenfeld just came through there and just stuffed him. Hit him straight up.
3rd
square
and goal.
just knocked him right down.
Clock's counting down to 7:12.
Well, they have
10.
to go to their top back, don't they, Jim?
Yes, they do.
No, they go to the up back, and he's over the
That's
top.
Joe Wright. He just dove over the top.
Joe Wright scoring for Rolling Meadows. Next score, Rolling Meadows 13 and Elko 7.
All right, if we can block this PAT, it might be important later in the game. And the PAT will be attempted by Tim Sizer. Unfortunately, we don't.
Well, Rolling Meadows does have a balanced attack, Jim, because
Yes,
their
they do.
passing game really has been the spark plug for them, not the running at Jones. Because both touchdowns were brought about by passes.
Now we've got lots of time left here. We're playing them equal. And they're kicking it short of Moore each time, and I don't know whether you will see Moore move up a little, but because they really don't want him to run with it either.
Well, you can't put him back there if you don't want him to run with it, Jim.
No, but they won't kick it to him.
That's right. Well, he's not back there, is he?
This time, no. We have Justin McDonald and
Terry
Evans, yes.
And
look at that diamond pattern for, they've been kicking short all night.
yeah. There's another short kick. Go for the sideline.
McDonald's, he's picking up a wedge here. Picks up that block. Oh, and he slips.
Grass. That slippery grass, as you said, with that moisture down there now. That was a nice cut.
31-yard line of that stop. The Grand Roll again, first down.
Well, he's had 3 returns, actually 4. And one of them he got knocked out of bounds, but he's had 32, 21, and 15 yards respectively, at least unofficially on my tab count here. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Grenadiers. The ball is on the their own 31-yard line. We have 6 minutes and 57 seconds left in a ball game that's led at this point 14-7 by Rolling Meadows. And there it goes.
Moore.
Goodbye, Mr. Moore.
Go,
Goodbye,
go, cut
Mr.
back.
Moore.
Don't clip him.
Goodbye,
There we
Chuck.
go.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Right in the end zone. That's 1950. That's a 69 yards. 69 yard. Let's take a look at this replay. Here we go. Here we go. Moore takes it. He's to the outside. Here he comes. And I don't know if you're going to pick it up, but he cuts back there. And goodbye, Mr. Moore.
Well, we like to see that. It took us,
Oh,
17
boy.
seconds to
That's
score a
right.
TD.
That's a 69-yard run.
And kick is good. And we have a tie game at 14-14. Remember you said you wanted to give the score again?
Right. That gives Moore 88 yards in 7 carries.
I think he's the leading rusher now, isn't he?
Let me see in a moment. Yes, he is.
Can't beat that. When the quarterback's the leading rusher.
And that's his 2nd touchdown of the evening. And we're back at a new ball game.
I don't think we're supposed to be so emotional, but it sure is fun.
Oh, and that's going to help the Grenadiers because they're going to be up now. Defense can't wait to get back in there and stop somebody, hit somebody. They're playing good football. This is an exciting game. And people down, I'm looking out the window here, and I don't think anybody's. They were all standing a moment ago, but this is what it's all about. Friday night in high school football.
That was pure entertainment. You know, so many people, they go to college games and pro games and they have no idea how much fun you can have on Friday night at a high school game.
Boy, I'll say. Now Rob Kitchka is getting ready to kick it off. He's stopped tying his shoelaces. Coaches are down there happy to see that their team has come to play. Here we go. And they have Jones and Kwiatkowski back for the...
That's a good kick.
And he takes it
Keep
about the
pinned
5.
in. Keep pinned in. Don't let him out.
There, they hit him. Might have been a fumble.
No.
That young man can run. He took his ball at about the 6-yard line and zigzagged his way back up the field to about the 22-yard line.
Oh, Napolitano, Kitchka, and I would say Colombo too. 47 was in on that tackle. They were all there. That's what you like to see.
Gang tackling.
Gang tackling on kickoffs like that.
All right, we have 6:38 in the 3rd period. The score is tied at 14. And the receiver on that was Joe Wright.
Terry Evans was on the coverage.
I believe that's Wright's first reception for the evening.
They do like that slant pass, don't they, Jim?
Yes, they do. Yeah, they're going to do it.
And they do it on
So
the
they
weak
take-
side, too. It's always
Yeah.
on the weak side. Oh, the official got knocked down.
Yes. And Moore was the only one left on the field.
I'll give the line judge there half a tackle on that.
First down for the Mustangs. And a gain of about 7 or 8 yards on that for Moore. I mean for Jones.
There's that flat. Good coverage. Beautiful coverage that time. Eric McDonald was all over him. He wasn't playing him soft that time because they keep going to the weak side. They haven't thrown one flat pass to the strong side tonight.
No, but I wouldn't be surprised. They're setting something up. They have man coverage over here on the strong side.
That's what you have. You got man coverage there on the weak side, and they're going to.
Well, we got man coverage.
Now you got Butts going out there too.
Yeah.
Oh, Butts. Oh, what?
And he gains about 7. Now they're officially, I guess they're calling it 6.
Butts got hit and fought off the block. I mean, it was a hard block. Fought it off and then slid out, made the tackle. It was a nice play by Butts. Very nice play.
3rd and 4 with 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd period. Kwiatkowski is lining up wide at the bottom of your screen. He has single man coverage. Back to pass again. It's that short.
That was hit up in the air, Jim.
Yeah, and it was, I think,
at the line of scrimmage.
Caught by a rolling Meadows lineman.
That was a deflected.
Let's look at a replay on this.
He's marking it deflected.
It was deflected. Bounce, bingo. There it goes. And I think the big lineman caught it.
Right.
And wouldn't you know, you have to call that a completed pass.
Yeah. That was a good defensive series for Elk Grove.
4th down. But Moore has it. He's trying to, and it's getting slippery. He gets by, and they put Butts back there to block for him to hit the lead defensive man coming down, and he took him out of the play. But Moore just couldn't regain his footing on what I think is the moisture that's beginning to accumulate.
Well, Gertz, when he came over the top, though, he kind of clicked his heel, and I think that he just couldn't catch his balance.
We're down to 4:04 in the 3rd period, and the score is tied at 14. Terry Evans is wide at the top of your screen. I formation. Give him his forward progress on that, and he gains about 2 or 3 yards.
Jim, Meadows was blitzing right through that hole that McDonald tried to hit, and it just shut down immediately.
Yeah, they ran to the strong defensive side.
Yeah, and he just was right there.
We'll call him give him a gain of a yard on that. 2nd and 9.
Well, McDonald has turned the corner on the field side, so
now if they have a counter, what they're doing here is they're always defensing the strong side. If Elk Grove has a counter play, there goes Moore.
He made the 1st down.
Yes, he did.
Joe Mahannon, number 8, made the stop for Meadows.
Well, Moore is pushing the 100-yard mark at this point. He only has 8 carries, and I unofficially have him at 97 yards. So that's a 1st down for the Grenadiers. And we have 3:01 remaining on the clock for the 3rd period.
And the score is 14-14.
And hopefully we're on our way to add some more to our side of that 14.
Oh, that was a beautiful catch by Goranson.
And I think they have a 1st down. From up here, they do. Let's look at a replay on this.
I mean, he caught one with one hand. Watch it go up the air on this one, Jim.
Yep, and he gets hit immediately, knows he's going to get hit. That takes concentration.
He's got great hands.
And they gave him the 1st down on that.
It's Moore in the middle.
It's about 5 or 6 yards on that.
That's ball control. Keep that ball away from him.
He just went over 100 yards. I show him at 1:02. Clock's down to 2 minutes even. And we have 2nd and 5.
Like you said, Jim, that line's doing some nice blocking.
Oh, yes, they sure are.
I mean, they're...
Two tight ends. Gornson's in motion. There goes Moore. And he brings it all the way down to about the 5-yard line. So he takes it from the 44 to the 5. It's a 39-yard gain for Mr. Moore.
Well, tonight the explosive back in this game has not been Jones, but Moore. This is something.
That's another first down for the Grenadiers, their 10th of the evening. They're on the 5-yard line, so it's 1st and goal. And Moore carries.
No, Larson, I think, Jim.
Oh, up back?
Yeah.
I'm looking through a window here and I see a reflection, so.
After the tackle, Frank Zurich. Second down, goal to goal, the ball at the Rolling Meadows 4-yard line.
We're on the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal from the 4. We're clicking down to 39 seconds. We have a pretty tight line. 2 tight ends.
He's
and
in.
Moore breaks the tackle and into the end zone. And that's his 3rd touchdown of the evening. Let's look at this on a replay. How big and strong this young man is, and he's going to be back next year.
They're not going to arm tackle him. Watch
Look right
this.
here. He just pushes that man off.
You see him pull the jersey?
Yep. He's just too strong for him
If
and
you
too
don't hit him
fast.
square, you're not going to stop Moore.
We're going to look at the attempt for point after here. And the center is high, so somebody, it's a live ball, and he's not going to get the point on this play. And that might be significant as we go down further into this ball game. So we have now a score of 20-14, and they did as I suggested. They added on to our side of the 14.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I'd rather see it 21-14, but we'll take 20.
Well, Jim, in the last 5 minutes, we've scored 13 points.
Yes, we have, and the momentum hopefully remains favoring the green jerseys. We're down to 26 seconds in the remaining in the 3rd period. The Grens will kick to Rolling Meadows, and we have Kwiatkowski and Abe Jones back deep, and they're standing one behind the other, and they'll take their positions depending on where the ball goes, although they usually break out of that formation just prior to the kick. And Rob Kitchka puts his toe on the ball. You'll see them spread, and one will go one way, one will go the other.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I was waiting for a special teams play on the kickoffs where Rolling Meadows, where Jones would go right up the middle.
Often that tandem formation on a kickoff signifies sometime during the game there's going to be a reverse. All right, we're ready. Kitchka, it's up, and it goes to Kwiatkowski. Takes it about the 13-yard line. He's heading to the outside, and he's brought down at about the 35-yard line.
Napolitano making another stop for Elk Grove.
While we have a moment here, let me
tonight.
mention the remaining coaching staff for the Grenadiers, and of course Coach Bruce Masali is the head coach, Bill Bergerman the line coach, Lacanini, Marconi, and Goranson, and Wilburn are the remaining coaches. And on the other side of the field, I'll give it to you in just a moment. Ryan's passing that same pass play all the time.
Yeah,
they're playing it soft.
Jim, they're going to run it until we
Sure.
stop it.
And
Jim, we could go too about the offensive lineman and defensive lineman too tonight.
That's the end of the third period, I should say.
Jim could
But
be,
the score is 20-14. Why don't you go through the lineup there,
Yes, and,
so the linemen doing the work in the trenches get their name called.
we have Don Johnson, Kevin Levesque, I've got it right, Justin Stadihar, Vito Napolitano, Mike Karlovitz, linebackers Jim Gorison, Derek Harvey, your secondary of Eric McDonald, Drew Schulman, Chuck Moore, and the other McDonald, Justin. And they're doing a heck of a job tonight.
Yeah, they're playing well. Both teams are playing well. Let me, over on the other side of the field for the Rolling Meadows, of course, Doug Millsaps is the head coach, and Mr. Polly, Mr. Murray, Mr. Wolanski, Zaralis, and Otea are his assistants.
Second down and 4.
And 2nd and 4, the Mustangs have the ball. There goes Jones, and he breaks through, and he makes first down, but there was a fumble, but they said it was dead.
Yeah, I think he made the first down, Jim.
So it's a 4-yard pickup by Abe Jones,
They're going to call for a measurement.
which puts him unofficially at 80 yards for the evening.
Jim, while we're...
Jones picked up 4 yards.
They're not going to measure.
They're giving him the first down on that. Up here, it appeared they had it. 1st and 10, we back to pass, giving them that soft coverage again.
Boy, if they do that on first down, Jim, that means they've got 2nd and 5 constantly.
That's right.
And that puts a lot of
sooner or
pressure
later,
on the
we're going to
defense.
swing a free and a strong safety over here and go for the interception.
Well, you can't with the defensive setup. They've got to play a man-to-man, but he's got to. You know, you can take the chance and chuck him, but then he goes by you, and then it's Moore's responsibility.
Well, he's playing free safety at the moment, and that was Kwiatkowski again, I think. Ryan's back, he looks, puts it up, and it's overthrown to Kwiatkowski, was the intended receiver.
That's the same play, Jim, that they ran for a touchdown.
Yes, it
The
is.
exact same play. Terry Evans was on the coverage there. But see, you got Butts back there too. Butts is a linebacker, and
It's a good match.
That's asking too much.
Well, the matchup, favored the Rolling Meadows on that. Stops the clock at 10:49 remaining in this ball game. Ball's on the 49-yard line. It's 3rd and 5.
Well, they're either going to run Jones or they're going to throw this little flat pass.
Here comes Jones coming back against the grain, and Moore buries him again.
But he made the first down.
Yes, he did. It's 3rd and 5. He made about 6 yards.
See, that's how that flat pass, that first down, it's been so effective for.
Let's take a peek at his ability to run here. Watch him choose the open, set up his block. Watch now he
Did you see
cuts
that?
back right there, and watch Moore just bury
See
him.
that stiff arm he put on that one Elk Grove player?
Now he's a fine ball player. There he goes again. He can't get through his own lineman because our defense stood their offensive line up.
Yeah, Lebeck and
Abe Jones is
Derek
only
Harvey.
a junior, and he's 170 pounds, 5'10". So he's got another year to go yet.
key play here, Jim. Oh, forget that. See, that's what you got to do. You got to put pressure on that receiver. I mean, he chucked him.
And again, twice, they weren't on the same page.
But, I hate to say this, but I think McDonald hit him when he was about 8 yards past the line of scrimmage. And the Meadows receiver was complaining about it, but
Yeah.
you got to put some pressure on that receiver.
Third and 7. 9:44. The clock is standing still
See
until.
where McDonald's playing him now?
And Ryan was buried. Who made that sack? Was that Karlovitz, I think?
Yeah.
Buried him.
89. He plays a good end position. He puts a lot of pressure there. Fights off a lot of blocks, keeps people from getting outside.
6'4", 215 pounds. We have Moore's back and
Now
Butts
watch the
is
short punt again. See how they hit those little short punts?
Moore, get away from there. Get away from there. There we go.
Oh, I'm getting a heart attack.
Me
with
too. Go the other way when that ball comes
I mean,
anywhere
you know,
close.
Run off that ball.
9 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this contest. The score remains 20 for Elk Grove and 14 for Rolling Meadows. And why don't you mention some more names that we haven't gotten a chance to talk about yet?
Yeah, for the offensive line for Elk Grove, we got Brian Johnson, Justin Studahar, Bob Kitch at center, Jim Butts, Chris Demos, and Mike Karlovitz. We talk a lot about the backs and everything, but boy, the linemen just don't get enough recognition for the hard job they do.
1st and 10. There goes Moore on a quick pop right up the center.
Well, that's good for 5, isn't it, Jim?
It's at least, it appears from up here. There, 5 yards.
It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Clock's running down to 9 minutes.
Yeah, those quick hitters, that's the key. They just,
because the offensive line is opening the hole, just difficult on if it takes too long to develop to hold the block.
Well, they're into the linebackers almost immediately. Oh,
no.
More fumble.
I'm afraid it's yes. There's a turnover.
23-yard line.
That's the 3rd turnover of the evening for the Grenadiers.
That's what we said at the beginning, Jim, when you're -7 and then.
Got to bring that ball into his body.
Yeah, you got to keep it in that armpit, hold it tight.
8:44, the ball's on the 23-yard line, and the Grenadiers turn the ball over to the Mustangs. Ryan Cullen signals, he's back, he hands the ball to Abe Jones. Abe heads to the outside and he's stopped.
Nice tackle.
And Moore has played well on both sides of the line. I think he picks up about 5 on that.
And Moore's starting to look like a player that can play Division I defense in the secondary without any trouble at all.
And I think that's where he will play.
Yeah. He's a
all right, 2nd and 5.
defensive player. Roll out. Oh, nice.
Well defended.
Beautiful coverage.
And the pressure was great.
That was Evans. Terry Evans. Boy, what a nice job he did there.
And Andy Friedenfeld, he was put pressure on the.
Yeah, because I wouldn't. You know, that rollout, you know, at a high school level, that's a hard pass to throw, especially if
Tell me about
not
it.
coming back. I mean, you know, they don't come back to the ball, and it's very hard to complete.
All right, 3rd and 5. And here goes Jones to the outside.
He's gone, Jim.
That's a touchdown. Moore hit him, but it's a 17-yard touchdown run for Jones. Let's take a look at this. He has foot speed to spare. He picked up some nice blocks here. To the outside, he just, boom, he runs right by him. And Moore, as fast as he is, could hardly get over there.
Yeah, this kick is pretty important.
And number 10 will be attempting it, Tim Siaser.
It's no good, Jim. Oh, it just made it. Oh, what is that?
Talk about Murphy's Law.
About 6 inches.
Well, last week we went down to 13 seconds before we were able to pull it out, and my goodness here, my goodness. Well, that with 8:01 remaining in this ball game. The score is now 21-20 in favor of the Mustangs from Rolling Meadows. But these are young, strong kids.
Just killed us.
Yeah, that's, well, what can you say? That's the third turnover of the evening, and they have 3 touchdowns. Now, true, one of them, well, it may have been the result of a turnover because it was a long pass play, but as I recall, they wouldn't have had possession.
See, we're -2 tonight, Jim.
Yes. Moore takes it on the 15. He's heading to the outside. He picks up a blocker, tries to dance his way. He's got hit very hard. They're going for the ball.
Yeah, they were trying to strip it, Jim, as well as tackle it.
Sure, they see how he's prone to carry it on the outside sometimes. The ball's at the 23. It'll be the Grenadiers' ball. And the clock is down to 7:50.
I saw Luke Jones come from the bottom of that pile for Meadows to make the stop. But Ken has a better view than I do.
All right. 1st and 10 for the Grenadiers. Tie-dye formation, 1 wide out. Oh, he breaks through quick. He cuts back against the grain. And Mr. Wagner is on his way. Come on, Wagner. Let's go, let's go.
Oh,
and he breaks it, and it breaks it all the way. That's Dustin Wagner. It's his first carry of the evening.
Jim, a linebacker was blitzing, and he cut right through behind that linebacker and sprung that hole.
77-yard touchdown run for Dustin Wagner on his first carry. Let's look at this and see if we can pick it up. He is nipped and tripped a couple of times. Here he breaks through. There he goes. He cuts back against the grain, and it's a foot race now. He turns that man around. It's a foot race. They're getting out of our camera range here down in that dark corner, and he goes into the end zone by himself for a TD.
Oh, what a run. What a nice way to start. Have your first run from scrimmage for a TD.
I went to the Bears
homecoming.
games for 20 years, and each year we go through this.
Well,
This is great.
And Jim, the sophomore game, Elk Grove won 28-26.
That's right.
So, I mean, we
And
had 2 great, exciting
that took
games.
the one time we turned it around in 17 seconds and came back and scored. This was about 3.5, I think. He takes maybe 10, 12 seconds.
It was 8:01 when Jones scored, and at 7:35, so it's 56 seconds. What am I talking about? 26 seconds. Oh, I'm getting so excited up here I can't even count.
That's that new math.
Oh, yes. I don't know what the new math is. I'm too old for the new math.
Okay, we're going to.
I think they're going to go for 2, Jim. They got to go for 2 now.
Yeah, I would.
You got nothing to gain by going for 1.
All right, Coach Bazzali is coming off the field where he's telling him that he has confidence in him.
Would you see Moore roll out, either a pass or a run, how he picks it up?
All right, let's go. This is a ball game. This is a ball game. Sorensen's in motion. And Moore doesn't make it.
No,
and they were, everybody in the white jersey was looking at Moore.
Yep. Oh.
26-21 in favor of the Grenadiers. And we have 7 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this barn burner.
What a
This
game
is an
tonight.
exciting game.
What a game. It's a pleasure to be here. I want to thank Elk Grove High School, too, for allowing us to be here.
We do many sports for Elk Grove High.
And especially the AD, Kenny Grams. He's always so cooperative.
And Coach Bazzali, he's got a big game coming up, and he took time before the game. Graciously, win, lose, or draw, he takes time after the game to be interviewed.
The staff at Elk Grove always
Yes, they've always cooperated.
treat you the
All
best
right.
cooperation.
We're about to go down over the last 7 minutes and 35 seconds. And I don't know if I can take much more of this.
Well, there's 7:35. I'm just kidding. Well, when you have explosive people like this is what kind of game you expect.
And you know, that's his first carry this evening.
Oh, that's hard to believe, you know. But, you know, again, fresh legs in the fourth quarter.
They did that in the first game of the season. He didn't carry the ball until about 7 minutes remaining, and he ran about 6 times, and he gained 11 yards, 10 yards, 12 yards.
Well, you know they're going to kick it to the right. Keep it away from Jones, that's for sure.
Wyatkowski, it looked like his knee could have been down.
They got him, Jim.
Yes.
Watch that late hit.
Oh, yes. No flags now. No flags now. Rolling Meadows takes over at their own 18-yard line.
Yeah, Terry Evans, Justin McDonald made the stop. There were no seam breaks there. We did a nice job in defending that. Special teams are playing well tonight, Jim. They really are.
Everybody's playing well. They know
everything's-
they're in a ball game, and
Offense, defense, special teams,
this
everybody's
is a
playing
team
well.
effort. 1st and 10. Jones gets the ball, and he's met with a couple of green jerseys, but not until after he gains about 4 or 5 yards.
Did you see him drive that? Those
The whole
tacklers
pile back, yeah.
Well, there was group tackling there.
That's another 5 yards.
Well, Gornson was the lead tackler, but there are 4 or 5 Elk Grove players right there, too. Oh, they cut him down beautifully.
Yes. 2 or 3. He's short of a first down, but they have a...
Justin Stedhart made the stop there. I mean, he really flew through there, fought off his block.
He gained 1 yard on that.
Yeah, let's stop him now with 6:32 and then get back and run some clock off. Watch that receiver in the flat there.
It's a screen.
They isolated him. Look out. Oh.
And it works. It takes it right up to the 50-yard line. 25 yards.
Terry Evans made the stop. Boy, you put Jones out there in the flat there and isolate him.
25-yard gain.
He's hard to stop. We don't have that many players with that kind of speed.
No. And, you know, especially you have a hard rush, which sets up the screen.
Oh, Moore could intercept it. Uh-oh. We got interference on 45, I think. Hit the receiver. Oh, Moore intercepted that ball.
Was
too,
he in or
didn't
out of bounds when he caught it? He was awfully close.
But he had his back to the play, and I thought it was incidental contact, really. Maybe the ball wasn't catchable, I don't know, but.
They're talking about it.
I don't know, it didn't look like it was really pass interference, but they're gonna call it.
Holding.
Yeah, defensive holding.
Automatic first down.
But he got tangled up, Jim, and he just kind of fell into the man, and it.
Now that's a costly penalty.
See, again, that's when you have a linebacker on a wideout. But he's got to be there.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. It's just a good matchup, and I don't know that you can't. It's hard to match his speed. 5 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. They're on the Grenadiers' 41-yard line. The score is 26-21 in favor of the Grenadiers. Here comes Jones. He's cutting back to the outside, and
Moore hit him again.
Moore has really unloaded on him tonight about 6 or 7 times.
But Moore gets such great angles on Jones. I mean, he really gets a great angle on him. Hits him square.
And he almost lifts him off the ground when he puts him back on his back.
I mean, he
5'19"
is an
and
impressive
counting.
defensive back.
Ball's on the 35-yard line. 2nd and 4. Ryan's back, gives it ball to Jones again.
That's it. Oh,
Jones.
he forced him inside.
And he's short of the first down, but they're in 4-down territory probably at this point in the ball game.
Boy, they forced tight, and they couldn't stop him.
Gained about 3 yards on that play.
Butts is limping out there. I wonder if he has a bad ankle.
He was hurt early in the year on his ankle.
Well, he's limping out there now, and you know, you
Put him in pass coverage, yeah, if they spot it on the
side.
sidelines.
Yeah, because that's his coverage out there now. Oh no, now he's onto the strong side. Now they call timeout.
Sure, they don't want it there.
Nope.
That's the first timeout of the second half for the visitors. They have 2 remaining. Elk Grove has all 3 timeouts remaining. Well, we have seen a ball game develop here. Abe Jones has carried 22 times, and I have him down for 126 yards.
Yeah, see,
and
you can't contain him. I mean, it just, you
no.
want to limit him,
And,
keep him under
well,
150.
He's the workhorse.
Yeah, if you can keep him under 150,
What
you're
is
doing
he
a heck of a
averaged
job.
thus far this season? We
At
have any stat?
9.2
I mean, yards per game.
yards per game. Well, he has 1,146 yards in 5 games.
5 games.
So what?
It's 200 and some yards a game. 1,000 would be 200.
13, yeah, 2, 10, 46. 229 yards per game average.
And he's at 126. thus far.
229 per game.
All right, they're coming out of the huddle. Ryan's looking over the defense. Going to turn back to his right. Gives the ball to Jones,
They
and he stopped him.
They're giving him the mark, though, Jim. They're giving him the first down. His forward motion.
Where do they put the balls? Right on the stripe.
Karlovitz, maybe.
Yeah, they're going to give him a first down. Yeah. That's their 8th first down. He needed a yard, and he got it. First and 10 for the
You gotta
Grenadiers.
get short yardage on this one.
He's pitched to the outside. He cuts back against Grain, and
Oh, he is. Hey, there's a flag, Jim. I think we got a holding call here. Boy, would that help.
stops the clock with 3:55. Let's look for the preliminary call.
Holding call for 10, that would really help. Make it 1st and 20.
It is. They just can't contain our defense. Now that's only the 2nd penalty for the Mustangs.
You know, this has been a good game, though. Really, there haven't
Excellent.
been very many penalties.
No, 2 well-coached teams playing their hearts out. And you hate to see.
So it'll be about 19 yards, 17 yards.
First and 18. Now they're lining up, and
Oh, watch that flat pass. There it is. See, you knew they were going to throw that, Jim.
Yeah.
That's their bread and butter first down play. Because you got a defender isolated out there.
who received the ball? I can't
That's
catch him.
10, number 10, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think so.
No,
He's
see him out there. That's 10. It is 10.
10 or 11.
Okay.
Anyway, 2nd and 14.
Here's the cutback. There's the outside play. You know, they run the same series almost every
Yes,
time.
they do.
A flat pass, first down.
They gain their 5 yards, and
Then they run Jones outside to see if he can turn the corner.
what kind of gain?
Yeah, he picked up about 5 yards. Yeah, you got 2 plays here to stop him now.
Clock's running down to 2:47.
They have to run Jones. They're not going to throw a pass here. Well, that shows how little I know. Uh-oh. He was out of bounds. Good. He's out of bounds at the 20, so he's short about 5 yards, Jim.
Kwiatkowski.
Oh, they're going to measure
It's going to be a short a yard. If it's at the 20, he's short a yard.
Well, I think we have a fireworks display in the field tonight. This is a
The way they
great
pull
game.
that tight, I can't see the ball. The players are in the way. Any part of the ball.
First down.
It is a first down.
That hurts, Jim.
Now it's
When we had him back 18 yards.
yeah, we're 2 minutes and 31 seconds, and the problem is they own the clock.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can strip a ball.
Okay, guys, come on. You can do it now. You've fought all night long. Let's not let it go.
Yeah, the up back.
Yep.
They
That's,
played him out wide.
Joe Wright.
I think the quarterback changed the call there because the middle was wide open.
That's only Joe's 6th carry, but he gains 10 yards and another first down.
You get so concerned about Jones on the outside that
Actually, at 2nd and 1, they didn't give him the first down. They got two wideouts. And Joe Wright again is the ball carrier, but this time he breaks it on down to about the 6-yard line.
Mike
From the
Karlovic
11.
made the stop.
5-yard gain.
Oh man.
1 minute and 36 seconds remaining on the clock.
Gotta stuff somebody here. Right at the line of scrimmage, no gain. He's outside.
There
he's
goes
in. Jones.
Mr. Jones into the end zone for a 6-yard carry. (27-26) in favor of the Mustangs at this juncture. And that was the first time Mr. Jones has scored tonight. That was his 25th carry. I have him unofficially for 138 yards.
Well, you got to overload something here. Got to get a mismatch. Somebody right up the chute to block that thing. No, it doesn't make any difference.
No, at this point it don't.
Yeah. No, we need a. What we need is a block. You know, Jim, I don't know. In high school, if you pick it up, is it the 2-point and run it in?
I'm sorry you asked me that because I don't know either.
In college, it's a 2-pointer.
Well, I'm going to be at the end of the game.
Because that's the only chance you know, to
right.
block that kick and run it in for 2 points.
And you're going to see an onside
Well,
kick.
wait, that's a live ball. No, it's not. Not
No.
on this. It's got to
No,
be.
there's no. Well, let's see what we're going to look at here. See that?
Yeah, they want to make it so the field goal will tie it. That's incomplete.
Well, we've got 1:24.
Oh. I really thought we had him stopped when they had 2nd and 18. But Jones is explosive.
Well, we're going to give them 1 minute and 24 seconds of everything they can handle, hopefully. They're 1 point away, and they've got time to do it. And I'll bet they don't.
Kitchka's got a good leg. You know, he could make a 30-yard field goal.
Who have they got back? They have Terry Evans, number 10. Eric McDonald, number 5. Chuck Moore, number 7, are the deep backs. And it's a short kick. It goes to Eric McDonald. He waits for his blockers. And he brings the ball on up to about the 35, 36-yard line.
Well, they got good field position to start, Jim. They like pooch kicking, don't they?
Yes, they do. No, they don't. You know, when Moore's the deep man, they just don't want to put it back there.
Their punts, they pooch punt. The kickoffs are pooch kickoffs. Well, it's a lot of times teams will overrun their coverage, but they take their time going down. Meadows doesn't overrun their coverage.
All right, we have an I formation again. 2 tight ends, 1 wide out. Goranson's in motion back down here. And Moore carries.
Well, you got to take a timeout here pretty soon.
Yeah, they have all 3 of them remaining. Let's look at a replay on this and see how it develops.
Why are they letting the clock run if we have 3 timeouts?
See, here, there he is. He's hit. Down he goes. I don't understand either, but let's go here. Let's go. Goranson again is in motion. Trouble is we have one. Okay, now he can.
This would be a pass. Yeah,
and now let's call a timeout, guys. Let's call a timeout. There we go. Wagner calls the timeout. That's the first timeout of the second half for the Grenadiers. They had 2 remaining in the first half. Now we're down to 38 seconds, and now the cheese is getting binding. 38 seconds remaining. We have 3rd and 4. The ball's on our 43-yard line, and we're down by 1 point.
Yeah, you're going to see the Meadows linebackers probably back about 6-7 yards.
Now last week, remember what they did. So
That's
far
right.
tonight, we've only attempted 4 passes. We completed 1, and that happened to be, actually we completed 2. We attempted 5 and went off. Last week, we passed with 13 seconds remaining and won the ball game.
That's right. Well, you got a streak now.
Yes, we have. Here we go. Moore's back to pass. He's looking if they can hold that.
Incomplete.
He looked like he came over the top a little bit to me. The attempted, the pass was attempted to Terry Evans, the intended receiver. We're down to 32 seconds.
Done, Viking.
But the worst part of this is it's 4th down.
Yeah, this is the game. Well, we only got 32 seconds. Well, you got to make the first down, then call a timeout. I mean, you still got time for 2 more plays, 3 more plays. That's it. Go for the first down. That's it.
They got it. Stops the clock while they move the chains. And he gained 9 yards on that carry.
Okay, now we got 2 or 3 pass plays to go.
Hey, you can't, wait a minute now, ref, don't start that clock and get those chains in there. Complete.
But the clock's running, Jimmy.
All right, call a timeout.
He's got to run a sideline pattern.
You know, this is, boy.
Well, what do we throw? 2 Hail Marys here, Jim? Or I don't know. Whatever they want to do is fine with me, as long as they score.
That was number 5, McDonald. We gained, 8 yards on that play. It's an exciting ball game. No matter what anybody says, this is football at its best. We're down to 12 seconds. And they're the frenzy on the field here. Both teams know right now that they have been in a football game. Moore's under the center. He's back, looking to pass. Out of bounds, out of bounds, out of bounds.
He's out of bounds, Jim.
He was knocked out of bounds.
Oh, wait a while. Is he signaling that he was inbound?
Yes, he is.
Well, of course, that's on the far sideline. There's no way for us to know.
They're moving the chain, so they have to wait a little bit.
It looked like he was out of bounds to me.
We're lined up ready to go here, Dick. They show 4 seconds on the clock.
That's the good move. Kill that thing, and so he.
Yeah, that uses that timeout, but they still have one remaining, and there's 3 seconds left on the clock. And it takes 22 seconds to complete the play. The play will
Kitchka's going to
complete.
go for a field goal
From
left field.
My God,
we saw Hoffman.
Yes.
From Schaumburg do this for 56 yards, but wow.
Wait a minute, the officials
Meadows
are
going to take a timeout, I think, to ice him.
Yeah, they say, wait, we didn't count on this.
Yeah. But I don't know how you ice somebody that's going to kick a 50-some yard field goal.
I mean, the ball's on the 41-yard line. He's 7 yards back from that, and we have a 10-yard end zone.
57 yards? 55 yards. Well, we saw Schaumburg, Hoffman from Schaumburg kick a 56-yarder. You know, stranger things have happened. Hey, Kitchka's got a good leg.
And
hey, why not end it this way? Why not go for it, you know?
Go for it, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I think you're a higher percentage here than you are throwing a Hail Mary in the end zone somewhere. Of course.
Okay.
I'm not a coach, so I have no idea what I'm talking about here.
They have one guy back deep, so if it's a fake, they got a safety valve back there.
Short now. Short to the left.
Well, you just can't. I can't say enough about this game tonight, and I'm going to sign off now, and I'm going to go down on the field and talk to Coach Pizzali. So, Dick, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay, Jim. I mean, I'm still in shock here. Well, all the lights are going off. We're going to have a fireworks display. How are you going to talk to Coach Pizzali? Oh, because we're going to have a fireworks display. Aaron, of course, we've had a fireworks display on the field. What an exciting game. This is, you know, it's everything we expected. I think you can hear in the background there, it's going to be kind of hard to talk over the fireworks. Let's just view them for a while. Fireworks everywhere tonight at homecoming. Well, 2 extra points. What a difference a point can make in a game. But both teams deserve credit. This has just been an outstanding game for Elk Grove. Let's just watch these fireworks. This is exciting. I don't know if you can hear me over this, so that's why I'm not going to talk, but we'll just wait until the fireworks end. You can enjoy the fireworks display. Oh, there was a boomer. Another one. A lot of starbursts here. I think that's the only one I know. I think this is the first time they've had fireworks after an Elk Grove football game. I can't remember having fireworks at a game. It's quite spectacular. And the people in the stands are really enjoying it. Well, well, no, there's more. I was going to give you some highlights here, but you just keep. I'm sure you'd rather watch the fireworks display than listen to me, so I'll let you do that. But, whoa, that one vibrated the booth here. Okay, we can go here. We can go about the for Elk Grove. Moore scored the first touchdown with a short run, and Art Kawetkowski on a 33-yard pass play from Ryan to Art scored the touchdown for Rolling Meadows in the first half, and the score was 7-7. Then we had the fireworks of the second half. I mean, that was quite a second half. Moore